Oh, music's not there. Huh, it saves that now. Neat. Almost forgot. Bum 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 bo 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 ba do ba doo ba doo ba doo 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 ba doo ba doo be doo doo be doo wah. Oh, right. What would actually be the nicest material? Could use that. Sort of. Yeah, I need something like metallic. Like a freaking block of iron. Hello. Sorry, I'm a little late, but I'm here now, and I swear I had this webcam set up like satisfyingly a moment ago, but I guess not. What are we doing? So I didn't really set the webcam back. Why are we over here now? What the heck? I didn't really set it up. Where are we going? I didn't end up really... What the heck? It's all over the place today. Maybe I need to reset it. Yeah, I didn't really work on setting that up since the last IRL-ish stream. You know what? Dude, this is bothering me. Turn that off. See where we are. Okay, we're like over here for some reason. That explains it. Center that up. move it up a little bit. Let the viewers see all of the trash in my room, and then enable that again. And I forgot, it's always off. Anyway, like, is it off? Am I crazy? Why can't technology just simply work? Okay, close enough. Whatever, who cares? Anywho, the actual stream here, as I kind of just was messing with this because I set it up for like a thumbnail. The actual stream here is I'm going to make a CD player, I guess. It's a bit of an odd one, but it came to me in a dream, sort of. I just had this like weird idea that I could technically. Was there always one like pixel in the corner of this? I don't know. Sorry about that, thirsty. So I had a weird, dumb idea where I was thinking it might be possible, because I don't know. Uh-oh. Okay, so it is like. Oh, okay, so it's limited to that many lines. Dang, that's actually really disappointing. I didn't test this one thing, and I maybe should have. This is probably the most important thing I could have tested. I had a weird idea that I could store a bit of data on this, but now that I see that that's limited like that, now I'm actually wondering, was this a bad idea? Was this a bad idea for a stream? I don't know what else I could do to store data. Like that's gonna be very, very limiting. I mostly just wanted to see if there were like different ways to store stuff, but this might not have been my greatest choice. I guess my brain thought, "Oh, that looks kind of like a CD. What if I tried to make a CD out of it?" See, the thing about it is the CD itself would just be like this. Which is quite a weird looking thing. It's not really a CD as much as it is like a USB. I guess, okay, so the weird idea was, I guess I could try making the thing I was gonna put it in anyway. What do I actually want to build this out of? I don't know, if I use this, it might look like a PlayStation or something. Yeah, yeah. Wow, this won't come out of the ground. How heavy is this cow? Oh, neat. I okay, so the idea in my head, which I need to now figure out, because it's probably gonna have to be a lot different than that idea. The idea in my head for how this would be a CD player would essentially be something like this, which I think if I convert this also into, yeah, I might want to. Weirdly enough, this is like weirdly convenient for redstone. Converting things into contraptions and using that instead. Because then if I want to extend it, I just like move it around. Do I need like, I don't know, like a needle or something in the middle? Here. Just bam. Sure. Yeah, cuz okay, so the idea Um, the idea involves... Okay, I don't know how easy this will actually be to put the CD in. Or the USB or whatever drive I'm considering this. Oh. There. You know, considering those work that way, maybe... Can I get just like a copycat pillar? Copycat beam? And just put those in the middle? There we go. Don't ask me why I felt that was 100% necessary, but you know. Gosh. Fitting these sorts of things in. I don't 100% know why I do this to myself, but I guess here we are. Not exactly as easy as I was hoping it would be to demonstrate the idea, just because... Yeah, like, I guess if I am gonna try to do, like, a CD drive type thing, we have to make the mistakes of olden years. And make it so it's possible for the CD to kind of jiggle around in there. What angle lets me... Guess we just have to do this. Oh, I forgot! This copycat, for some odd reason, doesn't do block orientation. There's not, like, just, actual... Oh, wait, so there's two copycat mods. Does this one... let me do block orientation? They're technically not quite... both don't let me do it? That's so weird. Why that one doesn't count. I mean, I can do it just... You know what? Yeah, for now, let's just do some copycat walls. I think that's fine. My goofy little physical CD tray. Maybe I should be using something like ice or whatever to make it, I don't know, slippery and easy to slide things in. This is just gonna be just such a dumb little stream today. I'm not even sure how long it's gonna be. I guess it depends on if there's, like, how many problems I can solve with it. Whoa. Am I sure? Okay, so the main logic here, R equals 1. I actually don't know too much about how the lasers work. I haven't messed with this too much, so let's do a ponder real quick. Okay, that doesn't render, but sure. Isn't there supposed to be, like, ponder text? Oh gosh, wait a second. I think the texture pack I'm using messes up the ponder UI. Oh gosh darn it. Why are all these texture packs so dumb? Let's just go back to default for now. I'll figure that out later. They always try to do something clever, and then they have, like, really weirdly just... I don't know. I love the classic crusty textures. This is the second one I've done, and I tried modifying it a bit. I guess I'll just have to delete some of the UI on it. Because, you know, Minecraft is nice and all, but there's just something about the crusty old textures that really speaks to my brain. My old man brain. Like, the other thing is, like, the little directional arrows, they got rid of them on the command blocks, which is actually really weirdly convenient if you're trying to do command block stuff. The arrows are actually useful for how that works. Okay. Or wait. Huh? Am I dumb? No, like, ponders are just broken in general? Is it just this one? You know, I hadn't really thought too much about the fact that lasers are, for all intents and purposes, wireless redstone. Well, anyway, ponders seem to be a little broken. When did that happen, and how did that happen, and why is it not related to my texture pack? Well, whatever. Dear goodness. I guess I did configure the one thing to have a higher max radius, but that seems a little crazy. Big beam. Or did I even configure these? That seems like a lot, actually. Like, I don't think I need more than... Really, I don't even need that much. Heck, I really just need one block. Because this one down here definitely just needs one block. Oh, did I set it to, like, 0, actually? Can I just not see that beam? Oh, wait, no, that's not getting redstone, right? Again, kind of just messing with these for the first time. Oh, right, that glows in the dark. That's fine, I guess. Um... So, like, the basic concept here... If... Which one is it? If... Y not equals 0? And the output is blue. Blue equals 1. Wait. Equals 1? Yeah. Maybe. Wait. Isn't that the test? I thought that's the test. I'm confused. Is that... No. Why wouldn't that be correct? Blue equals... B equals 0? Am I dumb? I thought that's... No, yeah, that... Huh? Am I not allowed to do that here? Or is it not accepting... What the heck? The game just crashed. Why? I've definitely made my game a bit more unstable, unfortunately. I really... Oh, boy. I really don't know what I've done. Oh, no. So it's still a bit foggy out there. It's still a bit froggy out there. This is a disaster of a stream so far. I should have just played Kerbal Space Program twice this week. I mean, what? Of all the streams to do, I don't really know what motivated me to, like, make this a stream instead of just, like, testing it on my own real quick and then seeing if it was possible. Does that mean I'm tuning into the good part? The part where we wait for the game to load again, because the game crashed. I don't know what happened, but it sure did. Man, I hope that didn't reset anything I was working on. These crashes have been kind of nasty recently when they crash. Sort of. I feel like I haven't even done my preamble properly. I've been so confused. Okay, loading back into the world. Well, we're here. Actually, we're like right where we were. Am I? Oh, I know what's going on here. I forgot how this specifically works. B equals. Right. This has like a really weird... Oops. So is the world even like... Okay, yeah, no, it's just that everything's weird and dark over there. I guess I could just do y is not equals 0. So, I think this should mean if I turn this upside down... I'm not even sure if this is at all worth it, just because I don't actually think I can store that much data in this little thing. Like, we can maybe store 16 bits of information, or a 16-bit... yeah, sequence, I guess. There we go. I think. Yeah, okay. So, now, it knows... it knows when I've put it in the CD player. Which is... quite something. So you'll see this nearly invisible beam is checking, and if it gets a yes, this nearly invisible beam starts emitting. And it receives the handshake. We've created a handshake, pretty much is what I'm saying. Which, honestly, this is kind of a great thing for me to have figured out that you can, like, do with this. The idea that you can have something have a sort of confirmation handshake using these. I kind of I was looking for this before, I think, when I was thinking about, like, oh, I could store data, couldn't I? I mean, in reality, I guess I am kind of trying to make a circuit board like before. The previous design was just, I just wish I could condense these. The previous design was just, it did it kind of wirelessly. I bet I could set that up to use these to be like, ah, yes, the board is seated correctly. It's a bit silly the way I have it sitting here, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, so... by having it output the data it has received... like, okay, so... if I'm being honest, the design of this... could just be 4 blocks where it starts outputting its sequence the moment it starts receiving. Because I don't think I can actually... I don't think I can actually do the sequence... like... properly? So, like, what would I name this? Data A. I don't know. Timer A. Just do that. Sure. Let's just call it timer. I don't even care anymore. Or do we do timer? Tim. Timer. Time. Time R, because it has to be camel case or it doesn't seem to receive it as a variable. That's actually quite interesting. Time R +1. So now, yeah, timer. Now that should be going up once I plug it in. If I can get in here to check. Yeah. Okay, it's going up very quickly. This is just going to output its data like instantaneously. Which it should be 0 again. Yep, okay. So timer goes up when it's plugged into the CD thing. See, okay, part of me does think I should have a dedicated output that tells it when it's actually, like, plugged in. Which kind of makes me think this full-size CD makes sense. The only problem, again, I'm just, like, I'm not sure if it's gonna let me do more than a couple lines of code, because, I mean, here's basically what the code is. It is, what do I want my output to be? Because, so I guess, yeah, just blue again. Blue equals if timer equals 1, 1, 0. Equals 1. Like, there is a bit. So, how many of these could I put in here? That's it. That's the hard limit. No, my CD data. It's so small. Oh, and I probably need to lose another bit if I want to do the handshake too. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Oh my gosh, this can only do 24 lines total. So I can only get 22 bits of data? No! Oh, maybe I should have tried to find. Well, actually, wait. No, I think no, I can't actually. I can go to next line, but it doesn't seem to actually let me do anything with it. So that's unfortunate. It makes sense that these circuits are not supposed to be very complicated, but oh no, that's so much less data than I was hoping for. Right. I mean, you know, classic thing is to just add more size. I was hoping to do a really compact thing here, but I might have to think this through a little bit because 22 bits of dad? Now, I guess that's the weird part. It's very horribly compressed, considering it's just a bunch of if statements. Technically I can, you know, each of these are technically ints, I guess it's 22 ints of data. I can output more. They could be bytes, I guess, if I wanted to. I could do a lot of different things with the actual output data, and I just have to. Right, because it'll actually. Okay, wait, no, yeah, no, I can do 16-bit output. I think because sort of. The the thing can actually receive values from 0 to 15, I think. So I just need to... Okay, so I can get a little bit more clever with it than that. That's more data than I thought, just because the actual laser is technically outputting different data. How about the actual... How about the actual, like, CD? Can or do I want to do... Yeah, like, what do I want to do with it? Also, let me hit play on... Well, actually, okay, let me change some of the bits. I just want to... Oh, wait, it's not going to actually... Well, I guess it'll... Okay, so the laser being off, that's the one thing. I don't think I can use a full... I might want to stick with 8 bits just to be careful. I mean, I have more space, but, well, it's bound to be able to not receive data. And then count that as a 0. Oh, I didn't actually set the sequence right. Oops, I forgot. This is why I probably will be editing this in a text file instead. If I do more with this, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Huh? Why does it blink like once? Should be blinking on and off a bit. I hope there's not like an update, like, speed weirdness. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I forgot how this works. Ah, crud. Ah, crud, this doesn't work like I thought. How would this work? Uh-oh. Does this just have to be B for all, like, the previous value or something? I feel like just setting it to itself is the way to handle, just... That might... Oh, yeah, there it goes. Didn't that turn off? Okay. It's blinking? I mean, that part of the concept seems to work. Um... I... Hmm. I could probably compress more data into this with, like, nested if statements, couldn't I? I bet I could get, like, a little bit more space out of the lines. That would be so bad. That'd be so bad. You know, there is like a time function actually already. But wait, that's time of day. That's, no, I'm thinking there's counters and timers. Yeah, those are a little weird to work with. So weird that this tries to render and just does not quite. So trippy. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I could do a couple bits. I can do a couple bits. Right. So the real question, however, is there, like, an effective way to chain these? Add a couple of them to like one disc without the disc getting too big. I think I'd be fine so long as the disc stays within like this size. I could do more with it maybe. Or sorry, not this size, one more layer. This size. Like, I'd especially be okay with it if I cut off the corners and made it like an actual disc. If I did this, I would probably have... here, actually, let me just make a separate disc for this. If I did it this way... I think I'll have the receiver... Like, so this is the part that starts the handshake. And then I guess I could get like 4 of these on here. Sort of. If I do this many, yeah, we're doing something like that so that the redstone, because otherwise they're interacting with each other. So just for consistency's sake, let's make sure green is the input on all of these. I don't know how this works. Oh, wait, is it based on the, no, it's not based on the facing direction, it's based on which side of the block. So yeah, I'll do yellow then, just... I forget, redstone pen works in such a different way that's actually quite nice, but, it's just so different, my brain doesn't think about it much. I'm kind of thinking... There's gotta be a way I can better utilize this, because otherwise... I don't think I really benefit too much. Maybe it should also be more of a sequence? How do I do this? Like, this works fine enough. Like, at this point, this is essentially just a like 4-block little thing, which is very nice and compact, perhaps. Like, it is such a tiny little thing. I still would like to have another handshake out of it. But I think that the handshake that I was gonna have can be condensed down into whether it's receiving signal at all. So like the CD player, wrong thing. The CD player is could just be waiting for if this is above 1, like at all. So we're not using zeros. So again, we're probably gonna stick to like an 8-bit literal 1 to 8 range, just so that I can know that my data is the way I expect computers to work. See, that's the thing. I'm like, oh, what if I want more outputs on this version of it? But the reality of it is that I need to figure out if there's a way I can daisy chain these. If I want a larger storage format. Like, I'm even wondering if there's any way I can if there's any way I could make, like, get my one more bit out of this. The fact that I can't get all 24 values is slightly sad. But yeah, I need to figure out a way to daisy chain these, because then I can have it just be maybe the one. So, like, you know. I don't 100% know what I'm doing here, but, you know. We just have them each go into the next one. I guess if I do this, I would want it to be square. And they're, like, sending their signal down the line so that they're outputting the previous one's signal until it's their time, and then they output their signal. So I guess this is the this is the big format version of the disk. So yeah, we have yellow as like input. I guess that's the one awkward thing. I'm gonna have to change the inputs for some of these, because otherwise, yeah. Yeah, so the larger disk, it's just more of them in a daisy chain, I guess. Not impossible. Okay. Technically, I have something that can successfully store an output at least 8-bit, if not, like, 12-bit is kind of safe. I don't know if I would dare do 16-bit. But, yes, we technically have a little storage module that can... It's bad. It can store ints, but it can't store... or can't output them, which is such a weird issue. So... the, what is going on with my hair back here? Of course I have so much back here, but none up here. Goodness me. Okay, so we have our ultra mini player. I kind of want to just go back to the copper circuit boards that I was doing before. It just seems correct, you know? Even though these are CDs, it just seems correct. Also, it is really funny to me that to put these in right, you know, I have to, like, flip it over. I kind of... Okay, so... I kind of want to add just one block here. Copycat. Probably the vertical step again. I feel like this is gonna get... Actually, is that even necessary? That might not even be necessary to insert it. Oh, right. I forgot. That's the one thing. The CD right now... I need it to output... So if it's 1... So can I do... If... Time R equals 0... 0 otherwise be? Oh my gosh, this would work, wouldn't it? Oh. Hmm. I can do else ifs. I can probably squeeze like twice as much data into these because it's only line width limited. There's a way to condense lines, but if there is, it's gonna get really messy. It's such an odd little mini scripting language. So I guess the question is, so would that be so yeah, like I could do if timer is 2, and if it's not, it could check if it's 3. So long as I format it like this, it's not too bad because it's just 2 lines. In fact, what I could do, because I mean, I'm assuming I couldn't get away with another one though, right? If... Well, that's interesting. It's actually like... It's actually... Wow, okay, it is actually length-based. Like, the limits of this is the physical amount of space it takes up. But we can get more bits out of this. This is goofy. Okay, I'm gonna do this though. I think I actually want to do this. The question is if I want to reformat it so timer 0 is on this side, so I could get this side to go from 0 to 22, and then this side. Oh wait, because it's... Oh, this is an interesting problem I didn't consider. If time R equals 24, I think I have to get rid of some spaces. 0B? Oops. Maybe, yeah, oh gosh, the spaces are a problem. That's an interesting consideration, so probably just get rid of these ones here. Ugh, I don't like how that looks. I like to have my distinction between my data. The equal signs? Yeah. That's crazy. But I do have the space. I also didn't spell timer correctly, so had to fix that. Okay, I'm taking this all into a text file real quick. So that I can just fix it much faster than I think I could in here. Oops. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I love how, for whatever reason, the one place I am ever, like, in my zone of being able to, really just, I don't know, do cool things is in these places of, limitation. I don't exactly feel like I do amazingly when I have lots of tools available. At least not off the bat. I get overwhelmed very easily. And I'm reminded of that lately as I'm trying to do stuff on Steam. And I'm relearning all their tools and whatnot, and it's just a lot. To say the least. Okay, 1 second. I just have to replace all these B's. Oh, and then I have to put the numbers in. Ah, crud, did it wrong. Yeah, this would have probably taken a minute in game. I think I've got it right. I'm really curious what maximum number of values I can store with this. Especially storing 8-bit values, I can at least do some pretty cool binary stuff, I'm pretty sure. So 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. I mean, I guess 46 is what I should expect. 40 or somewhere around there. 41, 40, 42, 43. Oh, I guess 45 because I have to subtract the one at the start. Okay, I think I can fit all of this in here. Let's see. Yes! This is stupid. The maximum amount of damage that you can damage? Did I say the maximum amount of damage? Data that you can squeeze in here. I'm just gonna add some zeros in just to see. Oh, I put the last one as a 0 in the file. Let me just change that so I have a default clean one. Oh wait, sorry, I forgot. The first one also has to be 0. That's like a default value. Like that's a reset, I should say. 1 damage data, perhaps understand some of my efficiency tinkering. Yeah, I mean, I guess efficiency has always been like something I've been I love to mess with and whatnot. Wait, is this on? Yeah. Oh, yep, there it goes. That runs the whole sequence. I'm not 100% sure whether whatever I'm running this through can, actually... He left. Wait, no, I think I've got him. Ah, dang it. This mod's maybe a little extra. It doesn't do actual damage, but it makes like particles. I just wanted to kill the dude, you know? He's annoying me. Oh, right. I forgot. They turn into ragdolls occasionally when you get them with a big hit. Where is he? Where is he? You did this. You made me kill that cow. I think maybe he's dead? Yeah, so I'm not actually sure whether or not I can, read the data as fast as the data can be printed. So I might have to slow this down to every other frame. And again, I'm still slightly wondering whether or not... Well, I guess the handshake is still going to be, like, I'm not using the zeros. So the moment it receives any data... Okay, yeah, it should be fine. It should be fine. It's crazy that the actual thing that sequences it takes 2 whole bytes of my data away. Something, that conversation we had about just how much data is just indexing. Okay. Honestly, this first one I'm just gonna put back over, like, here, and I'm gonna try to, make a new one. Do I wanna... There's gotta be, like, a block that satisfies, like, building material. I guess factory blocks are good. Yeah, factory blocks are, like, nice and metally. Question is, which one is the most metally? Obviously, factory blocks would be used for making a computer. I don't know which one. I guess this one was the one that I was always using before. Okay. So... let's make our first computer. Which is a slightly exciting thing to say. It's not quite the... Perhaps it's not quite a computer yet, but, you know, we'll get there. Okay, so... we need one that outputs and one that receives. I can't write to disk, which is unfortunate. I do have to rely on burnt disks. Okay, so we'll output that, and we'll have this be the input, which, you know, I mean, I guess we'll see real quick. I really wish I could edit this from the other side, because I'd really rather not have that. Oops. So, I guess the one thing I also should maybe do with the data, just so it can get into place, I think it should be delayed by 10 seconds. Yeah, I'm gonna get another copy of this real quick. And by 10, well, maybe not 10 seconds. 10 ticks, I guess, is the correct thing. In fact, I can't go into triple digits, so I have to be kind of careful here. Yeah, this is slightly worrying me. Oh, you know what? It's because it's flashing 1 and 0. I think. Yeah, okay. Okay, that is actually receiving the data as quickly as it's coming. Holy moly. This could work. This could work. I'm gonna take that BRB. Right after I I want to check one thing. Oh, that's another reason I should keep it down to a byte. If it is... if it is not a byte... it could go into double digits and I'm running out of space in the actual, like, storage here. So let's try this. Holy moly, that ticks so fast, though. Like, it reads the data very quickly. Technically, I could also use the last value to tell it that the sequence has ended? In fact, yeah, I very much could use the last value to tell it the sequence has ended. Because I can have the last value, so it'll be 44 bytes. But I can have the last value be 9 instead of, like... Yeah, okay. And that, okay, so 0 is the I'm not receiving data, and 9 is the I have completed my data. That's insane! I can't believe this is all, like, actually working. At first I was like, oh, I can't put any data in, like, I don't have the space for it and everything, but now I'm just like, wait, this is working. 44 bytes? Like, I was originally thinking about this as just like, oh, I can store binary in here. And the moment I saw I only had, like, you know, 22 lines of binary, or 22 bits of binary to work with, I'm like, no, and then I realized, okay, I'm doing bytes, and then, all the stuff, it's all coming together. This is fun. I actually think this is ending up being a really fun thing. I'll be right back, give me 2 minutes. Oops, I didn't, oh, crud. Where's my button? There it is. Oh.
nose real quick. Sorry about those.
Thank you. So, I told myself I thought to myself, oh yeah, I gotta make sure to hit that again, and I didn't. I would have maybe eventually noticed the auxiliary mic whatever thing wasn't going. But, okay, so, all I said was, we have the ability to send 44 bytes of data. Which is honestly a lot now that I've got it to this point. It's not bad. It's really not bad. Do I have yeah, I still have this mod. So is it there we go. So now I can make I copy that CD real quick. We burnt a new disk. Yep, all the data. You know, just gonna store this over here. Not that I can break things with that other mod gone currently, but better safe than sorry. So the interesting thing is, for sending data, the sequence as is fine. If I wanted to send, for instance, a timed sequence, and the original idea I had that had come up in my head for doing something like this was like a fireworks display, a timed fireworks display. But I would want to know what is like the actual like maximum amount of time I can delay this for something like that. Because if you remember, a tick in Minecraft is a 20th of a second. So 20 ticks a second. That means this is only 2 seconds of time. So if I shorten everything, how, like, okay, so I want to give it the same digits. So, okay, we can do 999, 999, 9, add a 9 over here, another, and another. Nope. Unfortunately, our maximum is looking to be, I mean, this is probably still fine, but on the one end, we can only delay those up to generally, yeah, divided by 20. I mean, that should be plenty. That's like 8.3 minutes. Okay. Okay, so when it comes to using it for arbitrary timers, that is also not too bad. Not too shabby. So we can do sequences. Several minute sequences. We just have to make a condensed version of the syntax to do that. Okay. As for actually doing redstone, here's my problem. I'm not like a crazy redstone person. The first idea that comes to mind is displaying some kind of pixel art. Even just like a binary pixel art. So I guess let's see. So if we do like a binary pixel art, I can make an 8x8 image. Oh gosh, here we go. I gotta learn how to do redstone. I could definitely do like an 8x8 image. It's not like you can do colored displays in Minecraft very easily. I don't think I have mods. I don't think I have many like good mods for that either. You know, as fun as it is to do like black concrete and make it like a screen. At the same time, I feel like I should keep it to something that feels like an old-timey television. Something I would have grown up with. So let's go with brown. Oh, these are connected textures. I kind of forgot about that. In fact, were they always connected textures? I feel like these might... I don't even remember if these were always connected textures. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, that's quite a screen for Minecraft. So oh yeah. Oh no, I could do something cursed. I forgot about this modern lamp. There's no way. Oh no. Sorry, the first thing that came to mind, the moment I saw colored lamps. There would be no way. Oh no. I don't really know how they do configurations of these, like whether they do like interspersed things like this or if they just do. I guess they do just kind of do See, the problem is with the size of everything in Minecraft, I would almost want to do like pixels like this. Do you know how much like actual data that would be to actually try to do color? The problem is I can do 8-bit. Oh no. Okay. Uh it looks like a billboard in the small town you used to live in. Interesting. Okay, one second. Let's stick with the basic display. Let's not get crazy. We need to learn this first. Because the thing about it is I don't know how to actually do a display. I have to do scan lines. I have to figure out how to like make it decide which like scan line to do. That's oh, the RGB lights, okay. Cuz okay, so okay, the RGB. Let's be sane here. If I were to want to do the RGB, each red, green, and blue would have to be a so this would be a pixel, I guess. So I'm trying to remember. So 0 is off. 1. Okay, it's red, green, blue. Let's do it like this so my brain can think. So 0. Oh wait, let me actually. Put these on. Oh, crud. This is the other issue with redstone, is it permeates. So I'm going to want... Let's just do the, this, just... So 2. Value 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Oops. 7. Okay, maybe actually the easiest way to think about this is to also just make a bunch of them and like light up the individual ones, because keeping track in my head of which combinations I've already done is gonna get a little annoying. I mean, certainly there should be at least 8 configurations. Actually, you know what? We'll do it this way. You're back? Game rule. Do... Man, which one would be... Do... Trader spawning? False. 1 second. I need to get rid of this guy, because he's gonna annoy me. I know you're still here. Where are you? There he goes. Invisible. Okay, where was I? I'm a little scared of what I'm experimenting with, because this could become an entire series of things. Those llamas sound a bit like a villager. That air sounds a bit like a villager. Yeah, I'm a little scared of what I've started, because I feel like it could very much become a series of me, being very silly. So we have red, green, and blue each. Then red and green. Then green and blue. And then blue and red, I think, is the one I was missing before. I think that's all the combos? Is that on? I don't know why it doesn't feel like it's on, but... Yeah. So I would be making a monitor with these colors. Yeah, I'm not sure, like, how exactly I would handle, like, the bit order of this stuff. But, okay, so if we consider each, or the byte order, or I guess, no, the bit order in the byte. So each of these is a byte. So, the very maximum, okay, so, I guess, so the very maximum number of pixels we can have is 44 pixels. And I should note, this is 44 pixels per, well, no, well, crud, I just remembered indexed colors. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. Well, no, we only have, I don't have access to right. I have to remember I don't have indexed colors. I can only output maximum or minimum lamps, I think. I'm pretty sure that's let me just double check something. This might be like kind of insane depending on whether or not the result is what it could be. Okay. This mod only does pretty much, yeah, just binary lamp colors. 0 off, 1 R, 2 green, 3 RG, 4 is blue, 5 is red. Okay. That was too close. I mean, I guess the weird part is I actually don't know whether or not so there's this is this same mod, okay. I don't know if they have, oh gosh, mesh lamps. That's kind of interesting because that feels like that could give like a better screen effect, you know? Why'd this turn on? The heck? That's weird. I didn't grab the one that's already lit, did I? Geothermal powered. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't think any from this mod works in the way that I was thinking. There is, however, one other thing, if I can find it again. Maybe more than one, I'm not actually sure. There's this one. Well, no, not that one. Wait, which one is it? See, this one looks red, so I don't think it would really work. But technically, I think... No, this one doesn't either? Oh, you know what? Even if they do, it might not actually... It might not actually work with shaders. Yeah, I don't... Maybe I just don't have it anymore. There was like an analog setup at one point. Anyway, let's just consider each of these to be one byte. So the maximum size I could do, which I guess I'm ignoring the fact that if I display the pixels like this, like I'm really debating how I want to display the pixels because I could technically do some weird configuration like this. Which would, I think, make sure none of them touch each other, but it would create some pretty weird mesh effects. Oh wait, no, I did that wrong. So it's that, and then the green is here. The blue is here, the red is here. Yeah, so something like this. That is like probably the most efficient I could do with a Minecraft thing. I would have to figure out what I'm even doing. Oh gosh. But, okay, so... like, this is 2 bytes. That's the other thing. I guess this makes sure it's not as vertical, but it's still a little bit vertical. That's the one thing. It's still a little bit more vertical than if it was just square. It's just, the pixel density is perfect, which is, I guess, one of the nice things. The one thing I'm thinking about it is it would not allow for, yeah, it just wouldn't be square, I guess. I don't have World Edit installed, and I probably should. Everybody uses World Edit still with because it's always updated to whatever version. Um, so because I don't have World Edit installed, I'm just gonna do this way. It's gonna be very silly, but okay, so this is a 2x2. So uh, you know, we're using 4, 8, 16. So I guess 32 would... So I could do a horizontal screen like this with the amount of bytes I have, and that's like the maximum I guess I could get out of it, maybe? By comparison, this is only 8 of my total, so I could do this size screen. So 8, 16, 32. So I could make this 4 times as big, I think. I think. And that just, that still gives me some space. I guess both of these have space, but okay, this is silly, but okay, one second. I just want to see. No, oh my gosh. I'm glad that doesn't actually do damage. It just freaks me out every time it happens. Okay, yeah, you know what? Just get all these extras out of the way. I need this thing. Um, Hello, Enderman. How are you? Fine, thank you. I wish I were a block. Do I want this to be more vertical, or am I fine with horizontal? Oops. I don't know why I was putting those there when I wanted to do it over here, but... whatever floats my boats. I don't have a boat! I'm gonna hope this one aligns up correctly. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So... don't ask me what I'm doing, because at this point I don't even... Oh, you know what I should have done, actually? Okay, let me just break some of these temporarily, so that I can actually know where the freaking pixels are. Oh wait, no, I did it wrong already. Oh, crud, and I put a hole in it. Oh boy, now I'm very confused. Concrete. Okay, okay, I need to do, like, some dithering or something here. See, I did all that work to do this automatically, and then I have to redo something just so I can actually know what I'm doing. Just keep dithering. But the dithering just brings more dithering. Okay. This is such a comical sidetrack, to be honest. I think this will give me a general idea of where these are positioned enough to blow up another blue pixel. I should just leave that and just be like, oh, yep, dead pixel. No, okay. I want to get back to doing my computer, but I really, really just wanted to know how hard it would be to make a colored display. I don't think I will be advancing so far as to make a colored display for the actual thing, but you know. We just had to know! I don't actually have it memorized what color is what. So this might actually still not make any sense for me to do. Okay, so it's RGB, RGB like that, and then it's GBR. Oh, okay, yeah, that's simple enough. Yeah, so just for reference sake. Oh, wait, I should probably put that maybe this way or okay, no, I guess that works. So I need red and blue. Red and blue. In fact, I just kind of need that a bit. There's no way I can actually. Okay, wait, no, maybe I should pull out my subpixel art version. Sorry, I'm just trying. Okay, or maybe I just make it very short. Um uh um can I even make this work? This is not gonna work. That's all it took for you to guess. No, there's no way. Wait, so what is that? Oh, it's nothing. It doesn't look like anything. Why do these light up like just way too much? Oh, it doesn't look like anything, dude. The blue is... How far away do I have to be for that to like... No, there's no way we can do an RGB display. It doesn't look like it. I think I would have to do... Okay, so the dithered... The dithered version is just not gonna work. I don't think. So that's, so what was your guess? Oh, it's horrible. It's truly, truly horrible. Yeah. It shouldn't be surprising. This was my stress test. Was that? Okay, so I don't think this method makes any sense. I'm gonna try one more. I know I've already wasted a lot of time on this. I'm just gonna accept that CRTs have gaps in them. Now, it is one of those weird things with screens. I could double up on a color like green, for instance. Or maybe blue? I feel like it depends on which color I don't think is the most vivid. I'm also kind of curious, because I need them to be the lit up pixels. No, purple is actually, it does look purple when lit. I need this to actually look more blue when lit up. That's one of my problems right now, is the blue lamp is actually slightly pathetic as a blue. So that, you know, that's... Is the Hamas any more clear at night? Not really. I mean, you could see the three eyes. That's a slight success. Okay, so we have to keep the pixels... I think we have to keep them a consistent pattern, or else the dithering is too heavy. So I think I'll try to just do, So I didn't need to do all of this, because I'm gonna be stacking it in a second. In fact, the one thing I will do, however... I'm gonna give this a gap. RGB. The green is very nice and vivid. I feel like it is the blue that suffers the most. The red is very bright. So, like, I could... Because the blue feels like it doesn't really stand out very well, I could do something like this. And just see how, like... So, what does a purple look this way? I guess it was never going to be purple anyway. It was always going to be like a magenta. And then green is... Gosh. Pixels have to be so small. Who would have thought? I could just leave the second blue unlit as well. Yeah, what if I just, like, yeah, destroy that specific one? Oh, whoops, I didn't finish putting all the concrete down I need for this. Okay, so this is 2. This is 2 pixels. 4, 6. I need to put these down. Oh wait, is it 2? Yeah, it's 2 pixels. Right, this is... So 2, 4. Oops, not what I wanted to do. 6. 8. 10. 12. Whoa! Ah! Come on. Give me the handle. 8, 10, 12. So this is only 6 wide. 6 pixels wide. But I should be able to do, yeah, 6x6 display. Just fine. What the heck? Why does it think I'm trying to select the whole world? Oh, I know why. That's amazing that didn't crash the game. That was trying to do its selection from like 20 million blocks away, I think. Because I clicked one that was in the shipyard and then clicked a spot in the actual main world. So 6, 12. So yeah, 24. 18, 24. I guess we can do one more layer. Oh! Incorrect! So I think this would be 32 pixels total. Wow. Just 32. Okay, so the blue is below the red. Okay, so I guess for this version it would be something like this. Oh wait, so wait, how many pixels wide do I want to make this stupid thing? Because okay, so we have a pixel between. So pixel, so yeah, purple, nothing, purple, nothing, purple. There we go, 3 legs. And then, so I don't know, do I? Um, I feel like the video game developers of old right now. These are some stubby hammus. You know what? No, I don't want it. I need it to have legs. It just doesn't have much space for eyes. I don't even know. Does this work at all? Yo, that's actually way more, like, I can tell it's a hammus this time! Oh no, it works! Oop. Okay, there's a distance limit. Oh no! I wasn't supposed to prove this possible. Now I've got to do it one day. I gotta send this to... Oh gosh. Oh no. uh, World's crustiest Hamas. Created a monster. He's created Hamas. I love, like, CRTs are just unviewable. Oh, oh, wait, no, we're back. I think. Maybe? Yeah, okay. I don't know what that was, but we got cut out for a second. The Hamas was too powerful. So, how many pixels is this again? Is it like a 6 by... Okay, so 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Oh, I only did 6 by 5. I can make this Hamas taller if I just... 1 second. I want to do a 6 by 6 display. Ham! Okay, let's make this Hamas taller. It's pretty much just take what we already got and move it up one so it can actually have legs. So there's its head moved up. Okay, if I squint, I can kind of preview what I'm looking at. I guess it's less that I'm making the legs longer and more that I'm actually giving it a body. Okay, okay, so it's this lever goes back up, this lever goes on. And okay, let's try. There we go. That ham is a little bit more proportional in the 6 by 6, less squish. I don't even know like how good that looks on stream. What about at nighttime? Yeah, it's a lot better looking, I think, at night. Wait, how far back can I get again? Because again, the further away we get, the better it's gonna look. Okay, that's our limit. I'm also not sure where my, like, simulation limit is. I know my render distance, but the simulation distance is a lot less. So the water seems so dark at night. It's so kind of creepy. I love how that versus the first Hamas is such a notable difference. I'm actually kind of curious how much the blue is even contributing. I guess it is contributing to it. Yeah, seeming like a solid singular thing. It is mostly just the red doing the job, though. Okay. So this wasn't the point of the stream. This was. So let's get back to this real quick. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea how to do a redstone, like, display. I can do some cheating and use my mods to not have to do it in as large as a regular, like, actual... Okay, thank goodness that didn't actually break anything. Like, you know, I don't technically need to, Is this one not wired in? Yeah, it's not turned on. You love that. Okay, so I'm just trying to think real quick how a display like this would actually work. Oh, I have redstone pen. That's definitely the main mod that's gonna save my butt here. There we go. I just wanted to be able to set that just on the ground. How do I divvy up, like, where it actually sends the signal? Oh, no. I don't know how to do this. I legitimately have no idea how to do this. Like, I'm doing some thinking right now. Okay, so we're sending out our signal. We're gonna probably handle this as a scanline thing. So the moment it receives signal, it just starts going through. I'm thinking... Oh, crud, these aren't bytes. These are just... Well... Crud, they're not really bytes, are they? I just realized this data is not as useful as... It is just an int, but with an 8 limit. Crud, this is lower data than I thought I had. It's not great. Oh no. Oh no. It actually just occurred to me that I'm stupid. Oh, 0, 1, 4, 8. It's 3-bit, maybe? I guess that makes sense. It's as many as these pixels are. Okay, that makes sense. It's 8 combinations. Which means we have to interpret it if we want to display it as 3 pixels. But that's the problem too, is, oh crud. I thought I only needed 8 of the values to print this. I need a lot more than 8 of the values to print this. In fact, I guess the screen I'll probably extend to 9 by 9? Because I can do a scan line of 3 of them to print. Oh my gosh, it might actually just be viable just to freaking figure out how to print in color because of this. I didn't really think of this at all. Because yeah, if it's 0, it does none of them. If it's 1, it does 1 of them. Yeah, oh gosh, this is a compression algorithm, so it might as well be color, right? What a mess. Okay, but we're receiving a value. I mean, I can use more of these circuits to do some logic if I need be. Just like quick logic. But I need to figure out, like, this is an indexing thing now. This is a at such and such time, put out whatever value at such and such. Oh, wait a second. Should I do... Well, no. How do I reset that if I do those? So there's these bulbs, which are an interesting kind of redstone contraption, and maybe I should learn how to use them. Because they are a toggleable thing. They're really, really good for displays because they can be toggled. The problem is, if I'm using these, for instance, and I'm trying to use them as a screen, and you know, I'm toggling several of them. I don't think at that point I have a way to just, like, turn them all off, because if I just go through everything like this, it just inverts it. So I would have to know... I would have to know what the states are to undo them, so I think I should handle this like scan lines, but if I handle this like scan lines... Like, do I need to figure out RAM? Like, oh! I need to figure out what's my best way of doing redstone that resets itself. Odd question. That doesn't work. Which means... Ah, interesting. Pistons are a bit slow, but maybe pistons moving redstone blocks into different parts of the screen is how we would do something like this. Again, I've never really made a display, so I'm kind of learning as I go here. This part's the hard part for me. Okay, that's not great. That's in fact very strange. And also I kind of forgot. No! Oh, this might be why I don't want to do this as a contraption. Right. You know what? I'm just gonna solidify this real quick back under the ground. We'll just dig around it if need be. I kind of forgot about that, mechanic. Oh. Kind of forgot this was a thing. Of course, that's not really useful to me, but that was, I don't know, interesting to see. Yeah, so we can power them this way. But does that really help me? See, I have a lot of tools most redstone doesn't have, like, where are they? Because I can't find them. So, like, the big one that comes to mind is I have the toggle latch and the powered latch. Yeah, so this one will turn on once it gets power, and then turn off, so I can have something clear it out afterward. But that's a lot of toggle latches. Oh! Hey, get back over here, webcam. How do I send and store data? I didn't think this far ahead, if I'm gonna be honest. I really didn't think this far ahead. Oh, gosh! What is the... I'm gonna take that BRB in a second. What is the way to do this? Actual, like, redstone is really hard for me to fully comprehend because it's quite a lot, actually. I don't know if you've ever seen any of the things that I've talked about people doing like wireless redstone and all of that, but a lot of the components don't make any sense to me anymore, and I need to know the actual specific block mechanics before I could ever use them. So I was trying to draw something with that, but it gets erased. Okay, I'm gonna take that BRB and then I'm gonna really think this through. Oops, I never ran. Oh, ow. Scats, 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 scats. Okay, I'm back. Boots and cats. Okay, so my problem is I didn't think much about the fact that I don't have much in the way of tools that I'm aware of. For storing data efficiently in Minecraft. Certainly there must be something. This is exactly, like, this looks exactly like the Breath of the Wild bug that gets rid of all the shading. Like, that's so funny. It's weird that this part actually ended up being the easy part. So, how do I store data? I mean, maybe this is where the copper bulb comes in handy, but again, I don't know how to reset the copper bulb. I can't speak. How do I do this? I'm actually at such a loss here because the problem is I'm not just storing, like, I either have to convert it into binary and then display it, which is its whole thing. or I need to store like an exact redstone signal. I don't think I learned enough about redstone to know what to do here. This is kind of wacky. I could make a really big thing that stores, like, I could make RAM. I could make RAM that stores all of this as individual values, where this is like the compact version, and then the other one is stored temporarily. Which is really goofy. Because the RAM would have to be like 44 blocks or whatever I'm doing here. Yeah. Like it would have to be 44 of them. But then how do I access the RAM? That doesn't help me very much. I have to have like one part that puts it in the RAM and one part that gets it out of the RAM. How do I do indexing? This is a problem. This is like way harder than I was thinking this would be. Sorry, this sounds like the drums at the beginning of the Mario Party music I was humming the other day. Okay, so like... Oh, that's the other issue. I forgot. Okay, so I'm gonna have to have a wireless redstone signal come out of here to process this to begin with. Because otherwise... So redstone is like... It's cool and all, but it's actually pretty terrible if you want to collect specific values. Because it loses redstone per block. So I can't just like have this snake over here into a machine. I have to, I do have to do like wireless redstone for that. So we're gonna have to start using the things I use on my ship for that. So we're gonna have to start figuring out how to set these. Oh, I do have another mod, I think, actually, if that still works. 1 second. Where is Anvil? Ooh, paper. I mean, I guess I could just do like amethyst shards. I like amethyst shards. Input. Start input. Test value. I'm gonna want a chest, aren't I? For storing my variables? Oh no. Like, I can do... Okay, I can do different blocks. I should probably do different blocks. But I do want to use variables if I can. As well. Just because there's going to be so much of it. If this mod still works... Yeah. Yeah, so these two items can use their name to determine which one it goes to. So, this is very important because I might just use it on the back of the screen. Oh, that's so bad. There's no way. That would be horribly inefficient, right? Granted, everything in Minecraft is horribly inefficient, but 8 by 8 of these? Ew, that would be horrible, right? I have to remind myself, anybody that makes computers in Minecraft, they tend to be incredibly slow. So I can't feel bad if I have to like slow this down like crazy in the process. Let's see. Okay, so I need to at least read the data somehow. Funny enough. Okay, so here's a thing I might actually do real quick as well. So let's turn that off. So there is the accumulator, I think it is. Yeah, that's broken today. That's really broken today, and I don't know why. Ten ticks? No, that might inductor? One of these two has to do what I want it to do, right? I think the accumulator's the one I want. Oh my gosh, what? That's bugged too? Forgot I can just test with this. Uh... You know, this doesn't quite work like I thought it did. Wasn't there something that just did, like, basic math? Maybe it does work the way I thought it did. That's seconds. I thought there was one that just, like, increased. Maybe that's in this. Pulse repeater. My dumb, I could have sworn there was just a redstone item that, just increases by 1 every time it's activated. Man, finding redstone, like, pieces is so annoying. I mean, I guess the weird part is... Well, it's got a limit of 2 ticks. I was gonna say the weird part is I can probably... Oh, that's... Okay, so that is... If it's powered at all, it'll... Wait, really? Wait. Huh? No, I think the 2-tick thing means this just does not work for this. Hmm. Which thing was I using before that had, like, just an addition module? Like, I swear there was, like... The heck? I swear there was like a simpler version of that. One second. I think if I search in here, it might get better results because it'll also look for the tags at redstone. Bits. No. Ah, crud. I just wish there was an easier search function for things I've installed. At a certain point, there's too many things. And a lot of items just end up being placed in, like, pack mods where somebody, like, made a bunch of things. Mired. Mired, I think, is... Yeah, here we are. Analog gate. Measuring. Diode base. Okay, so I don't remember what all the mired things do, so let me just mess with them real quick, because this might have been the redstone mod I was thinking of. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. So what are you? You are an analog inverter. Okay, you're useful in other ways. Analog, SR latch. Are you the kind of thing where... Oops, well, there goes redstone pen for a moment. Huh. I have no idea what you do. Oh, wait a second. No? How does this work? Let me guess, this isn't gonna show me. Oh, it might. Oh, it's not broken today, maybe. Okay, they're stored. So analog signals. Rising edge update mode where they only trigger one time instantly when one side input is turned on. Changes after the initial powering. Okay, so that might work the way I need it to be. Oh, okay, I could do that as well. Maybe this could do what I need. So... This is weird, though. Okay. So it will store until... So technically... Okay, maybe technically I could use this one. Because I think... If I'm understanding it correctly... I can feed it a value... And then update it. And then if the value goes away later... I can update it again and reset it. So this could be what I need. The problem is I need a lot of them. Oh! Analog computer is pretty simple. This is the one that, does addition and whatnot. Fun fact, the mod creator for this apparently had to do a quick bug fix because of, divide by zero on this. Yeah, I mean, this could be useful as well. Simple as can be. Analog gate. Oh, is this the one where it doesn't output unless it's above a certain value? Yeah. So this is a Oh, what do I usually call that in shader graph? Oh, I should know this. It's a... No, not that. No, it is a... step function, I think. Well, it's kind of closer to smooth step. A little slightly. I mean, I guess it's just a gate function, but, it does... I could probably... I guess... Yeah, I could probably do something to turn it into a step function. In fact, I think a step function would just be this, and then like a... Holy moly, you actually crow in the morning? Neat. Just, you know, do some math, boy. Okay, so... I guess... Okay, so the first thing I need here, weirdly enough... So the first thing I need here is I need it to actually have a function where... For, like, safety's sake... It'll actually run... the cycle twice? And do it on the second cycle, I think. I'm gonna need a lot of random things, aren't I? Yeah, this is gonna have to be a part 2 at some point, ain't it? This is a little brain frying if I'm being honest. Okay, the actual first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to have the output use wireless redstone links. That's probably just gonna be easier. This is too much. This is actually, like, I mean, sure, I need to learn things, but holy moly, I'm a very silly boy, apparently. You know what? Actually, okay, you know what? No. I was gonna have it, like, run an extra cycle. Now, I think I actually want it to be where you put the CD in, or whatever you want to consider this. And... then, from, like, you have to hit the button. Is I guess the silly thought that goes through my head. Can I? Does this work? Not really. Okay. So you hit the button, then it'll read the data. Is what I'm looking for here. Come on. I don't know why this is so hard to rotate. I also need something to kind of snap the CD into place, I think. No, copycat, panel, I think would be better here. Oh wait, the copycat trapdoors is actually probably perfect. See, I don't think it's very happy with the way I have this laid out. Sure. It gets so easily stuck. That's the thing that baffles me about doing these. This is why yeah, I just need like the trapdoors or something. It's amazing actually how it gets stuck this easy. Ah, but yeah, okay, let's try the copycat trapdoors. Oh boy. Okay, so if we have the trapdoors open and we kind of insert it this way, we can then use the trapdoors to kind of like force it into place. Might figure a way if I can have a trapdoor above it to kind of shove it in as well. Whatever, that's probably close enough, right? Of course, for now, I'm just gonna have a lever here. And then, yeah, we can then just have the input. And we hit the lever. Oh, you know what I might actually do? If I can, I might actually have it so that it, once you hit the lever, you can't, like, pull it out or something. Or it'll close it, and then, you know, once you turn the lever off, it'll open it again, just so you can have some consistency. What data is in here again? I feel like it's not quite reading the data properly. I'm a little bit worried about that. We're having disk read errors. You see that? It goes like 8 for a second, and then it goes 1 until it's 9. I don't think these update fast enough. In that case, I think I have to do this on a 2-tick speed. I have to slow down my CD. So let's go back over here, and I'll mess with trying to do that. What's different between these two copies that I have in this file? I don't even know. Okay, so if it's 0, do that. So we can probably do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I'm not even sure if this is going to be good enough. But I think 2 ticks is probably safe, generally. 20, 22, 24, 26. Is this the condensed version that gives me enough space to do, more numbers? I don't think it is. Okay, 1 second. I gotta modify it again. I'm just working on my sorting, or my compression algorithm real quick, that's all. We will be back into the main file in a moment. I can't believe I have to lower my use of spaces to compress a file. Like, who does that? Also, I forget I don't have to use my mouse. I can use my arrow keys to get around. Okay. So 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38. You ever just count up and pause like mid counting? Like clearly I'm thinking too many things and I just get like error messages in my brain. 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62. Oh, excuse me. 64, 66, 68. I guess I'm also trying to find things like the place on my keyboard because I have to keep like looking down over because my stupid microphone's in the way, and there's something about like needing to navigate to the next number that's making me have to reset each time, like mentally. 82, 84, 86, 88, and 90. Somehow that makes that feel so much more clean. Okay, give me access to the CD now. Yeah, that gives us a good bit more space. I didn't actually end up needing it. I just did it because I'm stupid and, I don't know, overcompensated. I mean, I might need it if I go for 3... Okay, that seems correct. Slowing it down. If I end up having to go for 3 frames of delay for the CD speed, then we might be in trouble. Yeah, it seems to read out just fine. I like that I can now reset it like this. That's pretty good. Sorry, I needed my daily violence. So unsatisfied with how this sets in here. I need to figure out something with it. I think the problem is that, these aren't, like, full blocks. Oops. It decided to be invisible. Okay, you know what I really need is I need something that's just tall enough. So... I think this is just where using copycat layers might work. Granted, I don't know. Okay, not enough of them yet. Well, maybe. Actually, yeah, that holds in better. There. Sort of better. Really, really weird disc reader. Again, we're not even, like, fiddling with the fact that I could probably do a much larger disc, because my problem at this point really is just the storage. Like, what do I do? What do I do? Okay, there's maybe options of doing some physical movement using create itself. Would this be a crazy idea? Okay, I still need a good way to toggle things on the screen. Or to, like, set them to what value they should be. Gosh. Everything's so weird. Like, there's too many steps, and my brain keeps going back and forth till the end and then the beginning. Just need something where I can just go over it and set it to a value. This is... I don't get how this is so hard for me. So my problem is I've done this with, like, command blocks before, and it's so much easier because with command blocks, you just set, like, a wool color, and that's your data. In this case, I need to figure out, like, an equivalent kind of thing, where it's just, like... What data storage exists? What analog data storage exists? Again, we have... this one called Mired here. Which has this analog latch. Analog inverter, latch, analog computer, analog gate. So I guess my problem here is that, like, each of these would have to somehow receive redstone without interrupting each other. Like, how condensed can I make this? I know this is the make it work and then make it pretty kind of issue, but... man. Oops. Whoop. I like how only the spinning Hamises were there for a second. That was kind of funny. Could that... no, I don't think that could... okay, so here's my problem. I can figure out how to do it one way. But I can't necessarily figure out how to do it two ways. So, like, in this case... we can store data... oh, crud, I forgot those. That makes, like, a quasi-state thing, doesn't it? Okay, actually, yeah, maybe there is some kind of, like, toggle thing I'm forgetting with pistons. Why is that like that? Okay, pistons are weird. Yeah, let's not do this with redstone for my test, but they just work like that? What? Why do they just work like that? Oh no, these are the kinds of bugs that the stupid redstone community convinces Mojang not to fix. Because there's some obscure thing that they insist is very important for the redstone contraptions. Minecraft just needs completely remade, like from the ground up with a new community, and then it'll be perfect. I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm actually at a loss here. I'm at a total loss. I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. I don't know which mechanics I need. Somehow the disk compression was great, but like, how do I read it? How do I put it to RAM? How do I build RAM? How do people do this? Ah! I need something that just... I mean, is that what people use these for? Okay, so there's a couple odd things. So there's observers. Um... So observers will, like, get information for, like, the one tick. Uh... Man, would I have to make a thing that actually, like, goes through and does do the data inverting thing that I was talking about earlier? Because, unfortunately, like, these have, like, a toggle state, which is useful, but, I'm just not sure. I guess... Can I, Okay, this has suddenly started to work. Oh, I forgot that these are weird. Oh my gosh, what the heck? So you can use these to make a weird analog signal thing. Yeah, I just need something that I can set its redstone signal once. Like, again, that latch thing should work, but it's going to be so much space. Haunted bell? What do you mean, haunted bell? What the heck? Which mod is this from? It's create? I'm so confused. Why does this exist? Oh, you can't spam it. That's funny. Heck if I know what that's for. Um... Am I just forgetting something important? Like, is there a block, a Minecraft just regular block that depending on the signal I put into it, it just stores it? Um Herm. I just don't know. I do like I just don't know how people store data. I think I have to look it up. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be streaming now, but I don't know. Minecraft redstone storing data. Redstone circuit memory. It's just it's What the heck? Oh no. This is the problem. I'm trying to make something relatively compact. This looks massive. I do think, okay, so I guess uh a data flip-flop. Okay, so okay, so you can use repeater locking to technically, yeah, that is a, but this just, okay, so the problem is in Minecraft Redstone, everything I'm looking at, the unfortunate thing is you have this like huge amount of redstone, and all it really ends up accomplishing is essentially what this accomplishes. So this singular block is the smallest I can really go, I think. I think I'm just expecting to be able to do something way out of scale of what everybody's actually doing. I can't believe these wiki pages look like actual circuit diagrams. Wait, when did I get onto a wiki page of actual circuit diagrams? When did... Okay, so, sorry, one of... Oh, okay, so one of these was a page for Minecraft, and one of these was for circuitry. They looked basically the same from a distance. That's scary. The amount of reading required is actually insane. I think I would prefer to just like learn more about actual programming than spend the time learning Redstone. I think I've decided what's my like wise choice of time there. In that case, can I just make a big thing real quick? Like, certainly I need to make something very large, but certainly I could do something. Um... And certainly these blocks can still help me. I mean, do I just daisy chain a couple things? Okay, so we've got our input. So the problem is I'm gonna need a bunch of wireless signals one way or another, so... I mean, really? Okay. I have options here. None of them are good. I will say, this is fine as like a sequence output thing. So like, for instance, like let's make like a little fireworks show. I just want to have like something that shows the coolness of this. Actually, wait, so how do I want to do this? So I can receive a signal. Do I use the gate to figure it out? I need... How does this work? Relay, inverted relay, pulse relay, These don't do what I want. Sorry, I need a... so, okay, the gate would sort of work. Okay, I actually do need a step. I need it to... I guess I could just divvy it out. No, how do I divvy it out? Ah, sorry. I need to convert these into singular inputs. So, like, if it's a 1, it shoots the first one. I mean, I guess redstone distance is a thing, but then I need to... I need an inverted gate, you know? Okay, so here's what I have to figure out. This might actually help me think of some other things. I want it to only work when... Okay, so if the input is 1. Not anything more. Okay, so is the actual easiest thing here? So our input is 1. We don't want it to be more than 1. Are there not just like gate? Not. I don't... Sorry. A lot of the redstone tutorials I remember from back in the day are just binary. Like the AND gates, the NOT gates, everything. I'm trying to use the actual analog signal now, and I'm realizing that was never what this was built for, was it? This would all be a lot easier if I was just putting out 1s and 0s, but the amount of data that is so much smaller. I almost feel like what I need to do is like slow down this thing and then like convert its values into a slow like binary pulse. Oh gosh. Ah. Okay, so... What am I doing? Do I just forget how these work? Does this not work like I remember? Wait, I thought these, like, kind of did work like a subtract mode or something. How does the comparator work again? Huh? Okay, so it's outputting 1. It'll just output. If it's outputting 2, I guess okay, I can use the gate. Right, okay. I think I know what I want to do. How do I keep this condensed, though? Nothing is small with redstone. Maybe I don't actually like redstone. Oh no. Analog redstone is actually a nightmare, apparently. A horrible, horrible nightmare. I should have just kept it all binary. Purely binary. I thought I could get more data. It's bad. It's really, really freaking bad. It's horrible. Okay, so if it's 1, but if it's 2, it won't work. Okay, so this is the circuit I guess I would need for this kind of thing. I'm almost wondering, does this even make sense? I hate to say it, but this stupid little logic system is just so much better than literally anything else. Cause you know, the nice part about it is all this other logic I'm trying to figure out. And the weird reality of it is if I just do that, then it just works. No fuss, I can condense it this small. Or sort of, maybe. Can I? I think so. And they all just run the same code, and they can all just receive the same signal. Yeah, it's just like, I don't want to feel like I'm seeing everything as a nail right now, but I'm finding myself preferring redstone to be very, very condensed. Red equals if yellow equals 1. Oop, that's not the equal sign. Wait, equals 1 1 0. Like, that's it. That's the whole logic. Firework. Just like a basic one I think I could just put in here. That should work, I think. Yeah. So, if it's 2. If it's 3. That's the wrong thing. I'm dumb. If it's... I said, if it's 4. Did I do that mistake on this one too? No, I didn't. 5. 6. 7. 8. You know, I think I could use dispensers as a binary toggle switch thing. I'd have to double check. That might be a thing. But again, it's doing it in a sequence that's messing me up here. Okay, so I don't have any, like, actual fireworks for this, but here's what this was all supposed to be the whole time. I only put it on like 3 or 4 values, but it gets the idea across, I think. So like I could everything's fine. I could take this out of here. And I'm gonna make some modified code real quick. I'm probably gonna have to shrink this a little bit to fit, but that's just what life is like now. Here, I want to do like a proper sequence. I have to do a bunch, but we'll do it. It'll be fine. Eight. Whoa, not 51. That's way too much of a number. Numbers like that aren't even legal anymore. Okay, and now for the timing. I think I'll just, yeah. This is bound to be fine. This is gonna take me a minute. Sorry. Oh no. Oh no. You know, some thought has to go into it. Not much thought, but some. Some is necessary. Certainly, this isn't going to take me too much longer. I'm getting hungry, by the way. Oh gosh, I'm in the quadruple digits. Ah! How do I, what numbers do I put in now? Oh gosh. Certainly, that's, yeah, writing out sequences. Like, if I actually wanted to draw an image with this, I didn't even get to that part yet. Oh, yay, thinking about that. I think I've been cooked this entire time. You know what's the weird part is? Technically, I don't have to code this linearly, but I probably should. Okay, can I fit this in the code? Yes. That's what code with this looks like. Could you not? Okay, I'm not sure if I like this mod because it's way too explosive. It's I don't even know what causes it to be that powerful. It might just be creative mode. That's not correct. How did that end up being weird? Get in there. There we go. Yeah, so if I put like proper fireworks in there, I mean, it would work. Why is there a fairy? Of course, I didn't have like the timing of exactly. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try to make some actual fireworks now that I know it works. Wow, it actually does kind of have the pacing of it. Fireworks. Right. So paper, gunpowder. So the thing about fireworks is you do actually have to do them manually, and I'm gonna actually look this up real quick. Oh my gosh, that must be the finale. Probably. Yeah. It's been a while. Right, there's the star. That's what I have to craft. Yeah, you put dye, you put glowstone in. What do the different things do? So nothing, it just kind of blows up. There's gunpowder, dye, and then whatever else. The fire charge makes it large. Maybe I'll add one or two of those then. Gold nugget's a star. That's cool. Feather is like a little burst thing. Oh my gosh, I forgot actually how many things you could do with this. Huh. Neat. They're kind of expensive when you look at it this way, though. Yeah, let's just get all our supplies here. I need glowstone and some different dye colors. Plenty of dye colors. Ah. I should have grabbed stacks to begin with. I don't know. I'm just trying to craft a bunch of them. Okay, so where was the glowstone? And also the gunpowder? There they are. I don't think there's I think was yeah, no, that should be fine. Okay. Crafting bench, please. Let's see if I can make so it was okay. It's gonna get annoying. Give me more inventory space, please. I need at least 8 different rockets. I can technically mix and match. In fact, there is a slight redundancy in all of this, being that the thing will output random ones of these to begin with. Right, okay, so the die is what makes it actually become the thing. So... So blue. Make it feather. Make it feather and glowstone. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should have mixed and matched the colors on that. Do that. Just get some really exciting ones in here. Do green, lime green? Oh, can you not mix and match all of that? I guess not. Twinkle. Oh, you know what? I didn't need to grab entire stacks. Just that. Go back to twinkling. Or actually, you know, do just like a trail for that. It's getting a little chaotic in my inventory. Oh, I don't have this color, I don't think. It's kind of weird. You can't put the feather with that. And then maybe grab just some, like, regular ones as well. Yeah, that should all be good, right? Oh, I didn't actually craft them into rockets, though. Okay, here I have to clean up my inventory again. I also have to grab more gunpowder, apparently. Okay. So, the rocket itself is that. Okay, actually... Crud. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep track of these for what I'm thinking in my head right now. That one goes on the bottom. Oh, whoops. Whatever. Okay, and now I can double up the gunpowder and get some ones that are, like, taller. This is way too much effort. There we go, though. Just grab them at random. Each one of these gets a random set of 3. I don't even care anymore. Oh gosh, I really don't even know. Just fill them up. There's definitely going to be bias in the system. I can't be certain I've actually fairly given each firework a shot. In fact, at this point, just toss them into these two. Okay. Well, it's nighttime. Actually, really make it nighttime. There we go, I got a thumbnail. I can't see chat, I just realized. Yippee, Minecraft fireworks show. I love how there's just a phantom just stalking my fireworks for whatever reason. I don't even know, I'm just trying to get different angles. What a silly episode. Yo! There's the thumbnail. You know, I didn't even think about it. I might actually be able to mix and match dyes as well. I'm not sure, but I think you might be able to actually put 2 dyes in and get mixed colors. Fun fact. Forget exactly how it works. And I really wish it worked better than it did. But you can technically shoot these. Of course, these aren't the ones with like anything in them, so like if I were to take one of these and put it in my hand, I think. You know, I actually forgot. I think Mojang actually simulates the audio delay. Which it's really weird to think about because I think this is the only item in the game. Yeah, it does work. Oh, that's like the same one. That's actually kind of crazy to think that they like it's just so important to the, I guess, the fireworks experience. At least Mojang or one of the mod creators, I don't even know. Wait, can I it's been a while. Does that work? 1 second. I need to end stream in a minute, but wait, was it up here? Oh, it's literally right there. Yeah. Best enchantment. I forget if there's like a multi-shot too, or something weird like that, where you could shoot like 5. I might just be thinking of Breath of the Wild. Problem is, the rockets are actually pretty hard to like hit anything, and I think it depends on how you have them set up, whether they do any damage. So I'm not actually sure if I could, like, kill these guys, or if I... Yeah, I might not have the stuff for it. It does do damage, just not as much as you'd want. Yeah, now it's a multi-bottle rocket. I really would love if this was, viable for combat, I guess. Wait, that bug's back? I swear I'm on, like, a weird version of this game. I mean, even a direct hit does not, like, kill an Enderman, which is... I don't know, man. I think... I wouldn't mind that being, like, kind of annoyingly powerful, I guess. They're not, like, free. You do need, like, several farms. Like, rockets are post-industrialization Minecraft, because I think to get the ones that, do damage, you would need, like, to farm creepers and paper and stuff. Anyway, yeah, so I don't entirely know. I don't entirely know what more I can do with my level of knowledge. I would love to make this actually do a scanline TV. I mean, the fact that I can do a little sequencer is basically what I would use it for on my ship. Like, then I could actually have it play different sequences of something. Like, I could use this for music as well, if you don't mind me breaking it real quick. Like, I guess it's a lot easier... Yeah, Can I, just, I don't know, clone this one real quick and just put it over here so I have a bunch of the rockets still? Because otherwise we're destroying these. Ooh, that has a different sound. I don't actually... See, I need that texture pack so I can see what keys the music are. But, technically, musical records... Like, this is way easier than a screen. Like, I can do musical CDs! I would need to actually figure out what I'm doing, but... I can only do... Like, well, actually, wait a second. So, yeah, wait, no, I guess, like, music in, like, the key of C is viable. So any song that's, like, just in the key of C, I think I could do. So yeah, I could make a music machine that can take multiple CDs. I was so fixated on printing to a screen that I didn't think about things that would be a lot easier for me to mess with. Minecraft... Well, actually, here, let me just go to Modrinth directly. What the heck? Note block. I just need the thing that I just need to find one that displays. Yeah, that's probably good enough. Certainly that should work on any version of the game. 1 second. I just want to add a resource pack. Ah, it should work anyway, unless Minecraft's dumb. I need to stop streaming. I might try to learn a couple things off stream and then maybe we can try this all again. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then like I only need 7 of them, I guess. Wait, yeah, okay, the A. Why has the B got like a little thing under it? Am I dumb? Have I forgotten something about music? Oh, wait, no, it just keeps going. I forgot. Oh, that's what this is. Right. Yeah, these are the lower versions. I'm dumb. I guess. Oh, I'm in creative mode, right. Can't do that. Wait, so that's flat versus sharp? I think. Or, oh, gosh, I don't even. E, F, G, A, B, C. I don't. Only natural is sharp, no flats. Right, okay, yeah. So do I want to do it like this? No, I think I would want this to start on A, B, C. Just double checking. Yeah, C, D, E, F, G. Right, so. I'm not good at music. Is that how it would be? Um, I I'm not sure if 8 keys is good enough for most music, but um um maybe I should start it with C. I don't even know. I just need like a simple what's like a really really simple key of C. I don't even know if I have it set right. B C, D, E, F, G, A, and B. See, I think I actually have it, like... It is weird where I keep forgetting music is weird about starting on C. Okay, I'm gonna try something real quick. I gotta type up a new program, basically. C is a good baseline, yeah. I can only make short little songs. It feels like. Okay, let me just like think about do do so do 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 do. This is the most blind way I could possibly be writing music. The heck? Oh, right. That's what, yeah. That's what that do. Sorry, let me just... Can I hear that again? I see. I see. Uh-huh. Let me change the BPN if I can. BPM. It's gonna take a minute. This is the worst part about I need to like write a script that generates these for me. Oh no. 5 50 55 60 65. How many beats? Okay, so it's 4 beats per second. So would that still be is that still like 240 beats per minute or something if I do it like this? Oh no. 580. But also like every beat is a note, and notes tend to be, I think for what, well no, I don't know. Okay, this is gonna become like a whole chaotic mess, I think. But I just want to see what happens if I put in code that is not technically linear. Technically, I can also change the actual pacing of the beats. The problem is, like, yeah, I have to, like, change the whole thing to match. Oh, boy. There's a moment there where it's accidentally doing, like, I swear, like a Castlevania or something. It's like... It's too bad it has to be so short because my CD is so limited. I mean, I could just leave it here, I think. I'm actually surprised it doesn't put out more notes, but I guess, yeah, it's just weird. Oh, actually, wait a second. Yeah, wait, I'm a little surprised. Shouldn't it be, like, really spamming this one? Maybe it's actually too fast. Because, like, it should still be outputting a bunch of ones. Huh. That's actually slightly weird. Now that I think about it. Might just be a limit of these receivers, which is yet another reason why maybe I should just quit while I'm ahead. Like, what exactly... Like... Oh, I guess it's the mix of... It does feel like it should be firing off quite a lot, actually, compared to what it's doing. The problem, of course, is, you know, if I want to add more to this, I have to go 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120, 125, 130. I said 130, 135, 145, no, 40, 40, 145, 150, 155, 160, 165, 170. I'm getting hungrier by the second. Help. 70. I'm just gonna eat chicken tonight or something. I don't even know. I went way too late to make anything decent. Dan leaves, and somehow I can't fend for myself despite being the one that cooks, huh? $2.15, $2.20, and then, oh, you know what? It's the cancel command comes in pretty early. That's what it is. Okay. Right. Oh, that's the other thing. It can't do repeated notes. I didn't even think of that. That's been a problem this whole time. This setup can't do repeated notes. So I think I actually need how would I do that actually? If y equals 1, okay, what would I do here? Can it not do repeated notes? No, it should be able to do repeated notes. Wait a second. Yeah, well, yeah, this is actually kind of curious. One second. This actually should be fine. Oh, wait, no, it can't. I'm just dumb. I'm just dumb. Problem is, I think if I set it to 0... Yeah, I would have to have... I think I might have to have the input into here be... No, I am... Okay, this is actually an interesting problem that I didn't consider. This is why I was trying to figure out how to turn this into, like, a timeline thing. Because, okay, here's your answer of why this won't just work if I set it to 0. R equals 0. Like, it just doesn't work. I mean, I can R equals 0 here. Doesn't work. So I think like the weird thing is, what if I do yellow equals 0 though? Is that gonna repeatedly? No, it's not. Huh. Yeah, none of these really work. Well, actually, it might work. One second, I forgot about this step. No, it doesn't work either. It just never does it. Oops. I would need the output. So maybe I would need a pass-through output or something. So this is where we have test value over here that I can put in instead. Effect give Crabmaster night vision infinite 1 true. Just gonna put these all in. Okay, so I think I would have to have would this be like a pulse repeater? Or yeah, I think this might be a pulse repeater thing? No. Latch. Wait, I have to detect changes. Okay, this is a little bit more complicated than I thought. Bad final task of the evening. I mean, I guess I would just have to have it be set to the same tick thing where it's turning it off. It's resetting it, I guess. So like a powered toggle latch. Oh wait, I need an analog. Is that what this was again? Pulse timer. Doesn't quite work correctly. Right, that's still just gonna detect when it changes. Was that a... Crud, Was that the one I could change the mode on? There was one that had like a continuous mode or something. Or it was always checking. Was it this one? Or stored. But I think it only works once. I can change this after the initial power. The value no longer updates. Continuous. Like, I can't actually tell, like, what mode it's on. Like, if I just do that. Wait, but I need this to also reset. That's actually the other problem. Right, this doesn't work either. This doesn't do what I need at all. Um, I need something that's like it's turning it on and off every frame is just what I need, I think. So do I just need... See, this is where I feel like a comparator comes into play, but I feel like the comparator doesn't work for some reason. At least not the way I thought it did. But I guess maybe it does. Maybe I just wasn't putting a good input in earlier. Oh, I forgot a very important part of this. Oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah, so it just has to be, like, reset every frame. Okay. Oh, well, I've had my fun for the evening. So wait, crud, you know what? As fun as this is, I want to see one more time. Because I don't think we had this correct before. Well, first of all, I just want to see. Oh, wait, but... Oh, right. These are almost, like, random in a lot of ways. I can't just use the pulse timer to, I can't just use the pulse timer to do it because it's like the intervals are kind of like wacky, so it's gonna turn it on and off. It only works with something that has a consistent BPM. But yeah. You want to hear real music? Oops. Real music. So B, C, D. Ah, crud. E, F, G. Wait, is that? Wait, that's not. Gosh, where are we? I'm so lost. Is this what we had before? Because I would like to leave it off on a consistent note. You know, maybe that's more like James Bond. I don't even really know. Anyway, yeah, we have a thing where we can put like music sequencers in and oops. And yada yada yada. I don't know. It's kind of neat that it's like a little compact disc machine. Um, in fact, even though this song is kind of incomplete and weird and dumb, let me. Wait, is that not? That's a copycat panel. I need a copycat trapdoor. Let me pull this out real quick. And use the copy gun to just grab a copy of it real quick. In fact, we'll put it over here. I'll flip it around. And sign. That'll do. Oh, I can't put signs this way around? Sign? Can I use one of these? Plaque? Didn't think this part through. Not gonna lie. There's nameplates. That might go on. Nope. Oh, you know what? I don't think anything can go on this way. What am I thinking? That's not how these work. Because it goes like that. Can I? Yeah, that doesn't go around like that. What about one of these? This seems very uninterested in attaching anywhere. Like, I guess I could do like music or yeah, human music. There we go. That doesn't even render on this, does it? It doesn't render at all. Just regular human music. Oh. Right, that's how these go on. Maybe we don't title our things. We just have untitled burnt CDs in the corner. As is tradition. Guess I still had it on. There we go. Alrighty, well, good night, everybody. That, play it and find out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was a weird stream. I mean, I technically did the minimum of what I thought I could do with this, which was play music and do fireworks. I just got a little over my head in trying to figure out how to build a computer in a video game and realized I'm not a computer. So, that was something. That was something. Anyway, bye.